Well, yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, you can,
Time flies when you're having fun
yes, and old.
and old, okay.
Okay. It's cloudy with a slight chance of showers today. 83. Wow. 83? Is that what you're going with?
Yeah,
Okay. With no sun.
yeah.
Okay. Cloudy, 62 overnight. Better chance of showers tomorrow, mainly in the late afternoon hours. 77 before we get that weekend kicked off. Showers and storms over the weekend will make it to the upper 60s. Looks like mid 60s to start off next week. It's 71 right now.
Not bad at all.
Now, time for strange but true news, Casey.
Bring it on.
There's a pastor who
Uh-huh.
has claimed that Jesus hasn't returned to earth for the second coming because people aren't donating enough cash to their churches.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know
It's
he
it's
cared so
your
much
fault.
about that.
It's your fault because it's your fault Jesus hasn't come back yet because you're not giving the church enough money.
I didn't know he wanted some money.
Yes. Guy's name is Pastor Jesse Duplantis. Duplantis. Was speaking during a 4-day event entitled Victory-thon, which aired on the Victory Channel when he made the claim. Now, Duplantis told the viewers that if congregations handed over more cash, they could speed up Jesus's return. Yes. He said, quote, I honestly believe this. The reason why Jesus hasn't come is because people are not given the way God told them to give. Duplantis then urged people to pick up the phones and call the number on the screen where they could donate cash.
Uh-huh.
And he added, I really believe this. If people would call this number and put this victory all over the world, every available voice, every available outlet, the Father would say, Jesus, go get them.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wow.
Elsewhere in the show, he bragged that he was a multimillionaire, which is surely marvelous news for the believers such as him.
Yay, he's rich.
That means he'll be able to hand over all that money and get Jesus back down to earth even quicker.
I know that. Why doesn't he just do that?
Well, he also joked about owning a jet that he would hand over the day of the rapture. He'll let his jet go.
Wait, but wouldn't he be like disappeared?
Yeah,
Well, that's
and then it's a free for all for the jet.
okay.
Anybody who wants it, it's there. The clip, which
Whoa.
was shared on X, formerly Twitter, has caused quite a stir with some people shocked at the pastor's words. That's right.
Here is your definition of greedy.
That's why Jesus hasn't come back yet, because,
He-
well, the government took all our money. There's none to give to Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
they should have thought about that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
Okay.
All right. Wildlife rescuers in Virginia shared a video of an official wearing a red fox mask while syringe feeding an orphan kit. The video posted to Facebook by the Richmond Wildlife Center shows executive director Melissa Stanley wearing the somewhat realistic mask and rubber gloves while feeding the red fox kit brought to the center earlier this month. I don't think that's a realistic mask. I'm thinking that baby fox is probably freaking out,
Yeah.
having to look up and see that mask.
Yeah. It honestly looks like a dead fox.
A dead fox?
Yeah.
Well, it's a dead fox feeding a baby fox.
It's gonna be like, well, how come your eyes aren't moving at all?
The center had earlier put out a call on social media for supplies, including the purportedly realistic mask. And they say now it's important to make sure that the orphans that are raised in captivity do not become imprinted upon or on humans to survive. To prevent that, we minimize human sounds, create visual barriers, reduce handling, reduce multiple transfers amongst different facilities, and wear masks for the species. Anyway, they got the orphan all fed up and everything,
Yeah.
and let it go back out into the wild.
Okay.
Then he got eaten by a coyote.
No.
Yeah.
No,
That-
Ken.
You can Google it. That is one freaky looking fox mask.
It is. I think that's more traumatizing.
Yeah, I'd rather be an orphan. All right. A woman says her boyfriend's creepy habit is just too much for her to bear.
Okay, so your boyfriend got a creepy habit.
Yeah.
Let's tell the world.
Well, posting anonymously on the parenting website Mumsnet,
Mm-hmm.
the woman shared that her 40-year-old boyfriend
Yeah.
talks about his teddy bear as though it were a real boy. She said that her boyfriend will say things like, I was telling Fluffy what a great time we had last night.
Oh,
And Fluffy says hi. And I should go to bed soon. Fluffy is lonely.
no, I think that's like a mental illness. He might be hearing Fluffy.
He might be hearing Fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The woman said she has kids and her boyfriend doesn't, but he talks about his teddy bears though it were his son. She asked him to stop because she suspected they'd be intimate in the future. Oh boy.
Okay. You might want to get some therapy there.
Yeah. Yeah. And a burn barrel to throw Fluffy in.
Yeah. Can't disagree.
That's kind of freaky weird.
Fluffy gotta go.
She gonna come home for work and then be on the couch being intimate.
She'll be like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? I knew this was
She
coming.
just left you for Fluffy. Okay. Oh, can we go on?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Ask Alexa to play Mix Online on iHeartRadio or just download the Mix Online app on your iPhone or Android. Take us everywhere you go.
Every day.
8:48, a dozen before 9 to Mix Online. Your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
Putting all-you-can-eat buffets out of business since the 90s. Ken and Casey in the morning. Mix Online.
What is